Good evening, lads and lasses. I am Suave Beardson. Welcome to the stream. And as you can see here on screen, we're getting ready to get into some Assassin's Creed 2 tonight. For those of you on YouTube, this intro will be a little bit long because I'm going to talk about some lore and some other things. So there will be a timestamp in the description below. So at the end of my Assassin's Creed 1 stream, I posted the link for the short film Assassin's Creed Lineage. That was also available and posted in the Grim Beardson Discord. If you're not in the Grim Beardson Discord, shame on you, because that is where Grim and I both share all of our links for everything and do all of the things that we do. And you can get notified of all of that and post your own shit in there. So if you're not in there, shame on you. Go do it. But Assassin's Creed Lineage, I discovered I actually had this on DVD. No idea where it came from when I got it. It was just sitting behind my monitor. But it's a prequel film to Assassin's Creed 2. There was 3 parts of it that were released in the weeks leading up to the release of Assassin's Creed 2. So essentially what it was another promotional tool leading up to the release of this game. And one of the things that I did in between Assassin's Creed Mirage and Assassin's Creed 1 was I filled in some of the historical lore that takes place in the 200 to 300 years in between games. I don't remember the exact year Assassin's Creed 1 took place, but it was in the late 1100s. This game starts off in the year 1476, so we're going forward about another 300 years. However, I'm not going to go over any of the lore that took place in between Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, because a lot of Ezio's story revolves around learning from Altair's works and Altair's life and the things that Altair did in between those two games. So Assassin's Creed Revelations explores both of their stories. Like, it's the ending to both Altair and Ezio's stories. So I don't want to give away anything that we might learn in Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, or Revelations by filling in the gap, because theoretically these 3 games will do that for us. So the only thing that I'm going to really fill in, if you haven't watched Assassin's Creed Lineage, I'm going to just sum it up as quickly as I can. Assassin's Creed Lineage didn't really add anything super important to the story. Again, it was more promotional work than anything else. And kind of just set the stage for what's going to happen in this game. Introduce the characters, things of that nature. And for what it was well done. Like, the world design in the film looked like it was, directly out of one of the games. It just, looked real and not, video game-ish. And so it pretty much just introduced you to, some of the characters, the setting, and just setting the stage. So in 1476, in Florence, Italy, Giovanni Auditore, it starts off with him just talking about the corruption, betrayal, and murder behind the Enlightenment of the Renaissance era, and his fight to preserve justice, honor, and his family's safety. He doesn't tell anybody in his family, that he's part of this, Assassin's Creed group, or this Assassin's group. They don't know anything about it. His wife, his kids, like, none of them have a clue. He ambushes a party of mercenaries led by Rodrigo Borgia as they attempt to sneak out of the city. Giovanni kills 2 of the mercenaries, incapacitates a third, but Borgia escapes. Giovanni brings a surviving mercenary to Lorenzo de' Medici, who was like an important politician in that era during that time. Actual historical figure as well. They torture this dude, and this guy reveals the plot to assassinate the Duke of Milan, Galeazzo Maria Sforza. I think I pronounced that correctly. So Giovanni races to Milan, but arrives too late to prevent Sforza's death. After killing the assassins, Giovanni searches one of the bodies to find several coins stamped with the coat of arms of Venice. Returning home, he explains that Sforza's death has robbed Medici of a powerful ally, but he knows where to find who's responsible. That was episode 1. Episode 2, Giovanni heads to Venice to search for whoever ordered the Sforza's death, the Duke of Milan. He finds a courier that's delivering a letter to somebody in Rome. He intercepts and overpowers the courier, but the courier commits suicide to avoid interrogation. Giovanni returns to Florence, presents the letter to Lorenzo and Uberto Alberti, Florence's gonfaloniere of justice. I butchered that. But it's an encrypted letter. So Uberto gets Father Antonio Maffei to decode the letter, but secretly orders him not to tell anyone of its contents. After enjoying some time with his family, Giovanni is summoned by Maffei back to Lorenzo's place. Ezio asks to go with his father, but Giovanni refuses because Ezio is confused because he leaves like in the middle of the night. So Ezio is confused as to why, what's so important that's got to drag him out of the house in the middle of the night. At the palace, Uberto claims the letter could not be decoded, meaning the only way to see who it's intended for is to deliver it personally. Giovanni volunteers for the mission and departs for Rome. Back in Venice, Borgia and his allies meet to formulate their next move and pray that the Father of Understanding be with them, while arranging their swords in a familiar symbol looking like a cross. It's the Templar cross. So that was episode 2. Episode 3, Giovanni arrives in Rome, delivers the letter, which is passed through the crowd until it reaches Borgia. Borgia gives the letter to Pope Sixtus IV. The pair discuss the fact that Lorenzo is unwilling to bend to the Pope's authority, but when Borgia suggests force, the Pope agrees to support the conspiracy to restore order to Florence. Borgia reveals that he knows Giovanni's name and invites him to join the Templars and live to see a new world, but Giovanni refuses. Giovanni manages to fight off Borgia's men, but his hidden blade is broken, and he is struck in the chest with a throwing knife by Borgia, who then escapes. Back home, his wife Maria tends to his wounds. Giovanni confesses to her that his fear that the Duke of Milan's assassination was merely the start of a conspiracy, and that the next blow will strike Florence. Suddenly, Maffei and several guards arrive at the house, asking for Giovanni. His oldest son, Federico, lies that his father has already left, while Giovanni escapes through a hidden passage. In Rome, Borgia and his fellow Templars agree that the main threat to their plans is Giovanni. Borgia says he has a plan to deal with the assassin and that with him gone, nothing will stand in their way. Back in Florence, Giovanni prowls the streets, pausing to muse when he sees Ezio flirting with his girlfriend. While a monologue plays that dark days are approaching Florence and that time is running out, he remarks that no matter what happens, he and his sons are the attitori da frenze, and we are assassins. The film concludes with the message, the conclusion is in your hands. So that takes us up to the very beginning of this game. Chase, how the hell are you? Thanks for stopping by, my man. I just wanted to get through those notes real quick, setting the stage in this prequel film here. You can find it on YouTube. Just search Assassin's Creed Lineage. You'll find the whole thing if you're interested. So one of the things that I didn't realize that I should have done with the first game that I didn't do with this, or that I will do with this game, is as you can see, this is not the game screen. What I have here is the digital manual for Assassin's Creed 2. And there's a reason that I just want to touch on this, because this manual has made me realize that the owner's manual or the instruction manual for a game is a lost art these days. And there's just some cool things I want to touch on with this. So first off, we've got the system requirements. An Intel Core or AMD Athlon dual core 1.8 gigahertz processor. I have like a 3.98 core processor, so I think I meet that. 2 gigs of RAM. I've got 32. So we're good there. A 256 megabyte video card. I have an 8 gigabyte video card, so I think we're okay there. And we need 8 gigs of hard drive space. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that all my games get installed on. So we're all good with the system requirements. So by the time you get to actually the second page of the manual, there's this email here So this is another way that games used to kind of set the stage for what's going to happen. So I'm going to read through this real quick. This is the day we've been preparing for. Earlier this week, Vidic recovered the genetic memory of Altair ibn Lahad from Subject 17, Desmond Miles. As you already know, Altair was the 12th century Syrian assassin. He lived through the betrayal of Al-Mu'alim, along with the assassinations of several prominent Templar crusaders. Vidic discovered that Al-Mu'alim used one of the 5 known Apple artifacts to enslave the Assassin Order and forced his way through Desmond's memories until he recovered the map included in the attachment, which we unfortunately don't get to see. But he knows the location of the Pieces of Eden, and now the Templars intend to kill Desmond. I've been trying to stall them, but I've run out of options. We must act now. I assume you set up the planned facilities and should have received the final batch of Animus schematics I sent through the courier in December. It's time to try our machine on Desmond. If this works, he'll be one of the most powerful men alive by the time we're done. I've attached Desmond's profile. Ignore his attitude. You'll like him once you get to know him, I promise. His Italian ancestor, Ezio Auditore's bio, and the latest list of Animus controls and feedbacks. Desmond has already acclimated to them, so please try to use these as the basis for your control scheme. I've also included potential modifications, upgrades from Abstergo's research that we can steal for our Animus. You should be able to have this all up and working by the time we get there, right? If all goes well, by the time Vidic decrypts this email, Desmond and I will be on our way to you. If you don't hear from you within 12 hours, pack up everything and run. See you soon, I hope. So this is an email to somebody, that an undisclosed person, from Lucy Stillman. Lucy Stillman was like Vidic's assistant in Assassin's Creed 1, and she handled everything that Desmond did with the Animus. And one thing to note here, I'm going through emails and such. In Assassin's Creed 1, I think the last email that you can read is from like September 8th or something like that, but it doesn't give us a year. So this one is dated September 17th, 2012. And as we saw at the end of Assassin's Creed 1, when Desmond used the Eagle Vision, he saw the date December 21st, 2012 written in blood on the floor. So this is only 3 months before this ominous date. And, well, obviously this game came out in 2009, so it's coming up on it's Sweet 16 this year. We all know what December 21st, 2012 was, at least over here in the States, because some people went batshit crazy for that date, and it was pretty damn funny when it came and went and not a damn thing happened. Maybe we can thank Desmond for that. But anyway, so as you go through here, you'll actually find little, what looks like handwritten notes from Lucy in the manual. The first game manual has some notes like this written in there from Vidic. So, like, I've replaced all mentions of the name Altair with Ezio and updated the device named Animus 2.0 to make things a little easier on your end. So whoever, like, all of this entire, like, instruction manual is essentially, like, a document that was sent to this undisclosed person from Lucy about how to use the Animus that they're going to be building. The Animus 2.0 allows you to control Ezio through a combination of standard and contextual buttons. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read this whole thing. But make sure the player can also exit fight mode by running away. Unlocking takes too much work. That was a nice improvement. So there's the map here, an improvement over the Animus 1.0 map, but synchronization is still required. Let's see here. Yeah, you can now use Eagle Vision on horseback in this game. What will they think of next? Make sure we have it too. This one killed me because I drowned a couple times as Altair. And so Lucy says, make sure to fix that annoying bug in the Animus 1.0 software which prevents ancestors from swimming. So not only do we have the ability to swim in this game, they wrote it off as a bug in the first game. You know, in context of the story and everything. That to me was just funny. Let's see. Make sure to finish your tweaks to the new fight system. Consider changing the title of this section for obvious reasons. Offensive moves. Yeah, left shift key. Didn't you mention this already? As a matter of fact, yes, the left shift key is talked about right here. So they actually repeat this, I think word for word, right down here. Let's see. There was another one in here that I liked. Make sure Desmond is able to steal weapons. It'll give him more freedom. During some scenes, the Animus 2.0 will allow you to participate by pressing the appropriate keys at the right moment. The first game, there'd be like visual glitches that kind of show up, and that was your cue to press a button, and it'll give you a different angle of the cutscene. Lucy says, please remove all those visual glitches if possible. We should be able to do something about them. Consider changing the name to the health index to spice it up instead of health meter. So instead of a synchronization meter, they call it a health meter in this game. Let's see, there was one other one that I liked in here too. Right here. Secondary memories, viewpoints, feathers, assassin tombs, assassination contract, races, beat up events, knockout cheating husbands. Lucy, you know what to do. You know you want to. So that whole thing was just really cool. I wanted to just kind of showcase that at the beginning of the stream because it adds a couple more layers to some of the characters. It kind of makes you as the player feel like you're more part of the game by reading these notes and everything like that. And just the art of the instruction manual in games it's a lost art now. And so I just had to take a moment to appreciate that. So we're going to take... and we're going to do that. Game capture. We should be good to go there now. So here we are, the main menu. Hold on a minute. I don't know why my game capture isn't working. There we go. All right. So one thing to note, if you are playing this game on PC these days, do not go into extras or which one was it? I think it was extras. Yeah, do not go into extras and click on exclusive content. You'll get stuck in a loop of trying to connect to excuse me. You'll get stuck in an endless loop of trying to connect to the Ubisoft servers that don't exist anymore. We have subtitles in this game, which is lit. Really happy about that. So we're just going to go ahead and create a new game and see exactly where this game is going to start us off, whether it be the historical timeline or the modern day storyline. I think we kind of covered all of the bases with the historical timeline and the modern day storyline. So at now 18 minutes into this stream, let's get going.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed, waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using it. Using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact, one of many so-called pieces of Eden. Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now? Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Okay, so I guess if we never would have seen this at the end of the first game. I guess if you didn't realize that you could enter Eagle Vision at the end of the game, you would have seen this anyways. So we're still here in Abstergo's laboratory. This is actually a little bit clearer to read now. We are all books containing thousands of pages, and within each of them lies an irreparable truth. So, press any button.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now! Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
So, one thing about...
Hurry up, Desmond.
One last thing I want to mention before I go any farther is this game was released only 2 years after after the first game. She does look a little bit different, yes. Graphically, this game looks better than the first one already. And like there were massive improvements to this game, and in only a 2-year time span. It's kind of crazy.
Running out of time.
Like, the image looks sharper, the colors look better already, at least in this section of the game. I can't speak for, you know, the rest of it, because obviously one city in Assassin's Creed 1 looked way better than the other ones.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo! Sì, sì, brava!
BB.
Poi.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti.
Real quick, one thing I do want to mention about the prequel film. I think every major character, Borgia, Giovanni, they were all played by their voice actor and motion capture actor in the film, except Ezio. So Giovanni looks similar because, well, his look in game is based off the actor. That's kind of funny.
Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Get up. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
Well, we just saw Ezio being born.
Really getting out of here, huh?
Yeah.
Virgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Stay close.
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door!
I'm calling it in. We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat, there's been a breach in the research wing.
Nice walls.
Requesting...
Fancy. Why,
There they are! Don't let them get away!
Damn, look at Lucy kicking
Holy
ass.
shit! Look at this place. What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry.
Yeah, her entire face looks different. So I almost wonder if maybe they used a different
Careful.
voice actress and motion capture person for Lucy in this game compared to the first one. And that's why.
We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Is that an Animus?
Stay close.
What the? How many of them are there?
Stay with me.
Is it Animuses or Animi? What do you think, Lucy? Lucy, what do they need with all of them?
Desmond. Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Way to go.
Wait. Shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the Animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Oh boy. I love how this gives you absolutely no... like, this is why you needed to read the manual. Otherwise, you'd have no idea how to fight these dudes. And luckily, the combat system is fairly similar to Assassin's Creed 1. We kick y'all ass.
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
Hey, shotgun means I get to sit up front. You better hope I don't piss in your trunk. When I was reading up on this game a little bit, I read that, you know, several years later now, that this game is regarded as one of the, like, best games of all time. Or, like, action-adventure
Thanks
games
for that.
of all time.
It was great. Shoved in the trunk, bouncing around. Loved
This
it.
way.
So, can you tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What? What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful, and every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No, not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Save it.
Her mouth
After
is
what
huge.
those Templar bastards put me through. I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
Lucy! You made it! God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
Well, alrighty then.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
I forgot how much of a dick he was.
Hello, Desmond. Go away. Please, mate, bother someone else, okay? I've got stuff to do. What part of I am busy don't you understand? Is it the I bit? That refers to me. Is it the am bit? That's like a doing thing. Is it that I'm busy? I'm busy. Lucy, what's wrong with this guy? I think he's stalking me. Hello, Desmond. Go away.
Alright. So, when this game... I remember playing this game when it first came out. And,
Let me talk to you!
yes. The game would actually skip from Chapter 11 to Chapter 14. Chapters 12 and 13 got cut due to time constraints. And then later on released as a DLC. Now... They later re-released the game, you know, as part of the Ezio collection, the digital collections and such, that just included chapters 12 and 13. I reloaded my old save file a couple days back, and chapters 12 and 13 I could see that I had been through, so I should be able to do those chapters with the version that I have, but I have seen some people in various forums discussing that they couldn't access those chapters. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Obviously, if they were cut from the game, you know, originally they must not have been that important, so we're just going to have to wing that and see what happens.
Hey, listen.
It'll be a while
I just
before we
wanted
get
to
there.
say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Lucy, I've been seeing things. Symbols in my bedroom. The code on the keypad. Just like Altair.
It's from the bleeding effect. You're taking on more than your ancestors' memories. You're taking on their skills, too. In this case, eagle vision.
Skills?
You're more receptive now. So if all goes well, everything Ezio learns in the Animus, you'll learn too.
You really think this will work? That I'll become an assassin?
You already are an assassin. You'll just be better at it.
Yeah, hopefully much better at it. I mean, seriously, I saw the tapes from Abstergo. You didn't even try and escape.
What a dick.
Sorry, Desmond. I've got some stuff to take care of. We can talk more later.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
Is there anything else I can do in here? I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Alright, I guess let's have a seat.
Sorry, can't talk now.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah! Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Here we go.
Oh, did I get an achievement? Maybe if Desmond becomes a master assassin, something can happen to Sean. Accidentally, of course. Yeah. I'll shoot him and say he fell in the kitchen. Bonus points if you know that movie.
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme! Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Viere. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Gottardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Damn.
Uccidetelo!
Ezio's scared of niente. Assassin's Creed West Side Story. Boys will be boys. So is Ezio gonna have a scar on his face, the same spot where Desmond does?
Show me what kind of man you are, Checo!
Hey, let go of me.
I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in his ass and walk it dry.
Che c'è? Aspetti il permesso del capitano. Verde.
Hey! Behind you!
Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass!
What are you doing here? I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Shit. Lit. I like how the enemies have health bars in this game. Extreme is the extreme.
Fall back!
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
It's going to take a while to get to 200. One thing that is going to take a minute to get used to in Assassin's Creed 1, the high profile mode to run was the R1 button. In this game, it's the R2 button.
Va bene. That should be enough.
Damn, 160.
Before the guards arrive.
Another 100?
That is disgusting. Leave here.
Shit, I might as well loot them all. Cash might come in handy later.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
You should see the other guy. Follow Federico to the doctor. Alright, let's go then.
He's crazy.
Okay, you know what? I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
What's his problem?
You know what? Fine. Just meet me here.
Healing services.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
Well, rewind that and you can learn how to say go fuck
we
yourself
are.
in Italian.
Now get out of here.
Grazie.
This way. Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. And I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
You're on, buddy.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Baby brother still has much to learn. Come on, Calcaruga.
The climbing in this game feels so much more fluid than the first one.
Oh, no shame in failure, brother.
Like,
Come on, then. This way.
the fact that he
What are you
actually
doing?
uses both hands and
You'll
goes like
see.
this, rather than Altair, who's just like... It's so much more fluid.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best. May it never change.
And may it never change us. All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Look at Suavezio. Pay a surprise visit to the beautiful Christina Vespucci. Yep, Geronimo.
So it's Vieri. Better hide.
Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
Yeah, go away.
Christina! Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, Ezio. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
My wife comes from a very
Come
thick
here.
Italian family, so this is all like just the Italian, like the way they talk and everything is honestly kind of just funny to me. I missed a button prompt. Oh shit!
Oh, Ezio.
I tease my wife all the time about her being Italian.
Christina! Christina! Celia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Take him down! There's really no need for violence. You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
I'm mostly innocent, he says. Come on, Crouching Tiger, don't hide that dragon. So I guess in this game we don't replenish any health. We have to see a doctor. Or use medicine.
Whatever I have done, I'm sorry. I'll go.
Alright, we've got a viewpoint up here. Might as well hit that. The running in this game is so much better. Or like the running, the climbing, just the parkour in general. Like to me, it's just it's amazing the improvement. Like graphically, there's not like a gigantic change. I can swim, so it's, there is moist parkour in this game. But like graphically, the game looks a little sharper. The colors don't seem as gray as the first game, and the gameplay, you know, just is so much more smooth than the first one. And there was only 2 years in between these games. That to me is what's kind of the most mind-blowing thing, is how they were able to make a sequel, you know, with that much improvement already in just 2 years.
I am you're sick and wounded.
Yeah, I'll save my cash for now.
I will find something more to your liking next time.
Stai attento! Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
His dad knows what's up.
Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
I can decline this? I ain't got anything else to do. Like, he scaled that 2-story building way faster than Altair would. So here's our Animus desktop. Yeah. No, Papa, I'm not your errand boy. Try not to go 6 hours without you. I don't think you got anything to worry about. I'm only probably going to go for an hour, hour and a half, maybe. I probably actually won't get too far into this game with how much I was yakking at the beginning of it, but okay, so we need to go there. There's a viewpoint nearby. Database. Oh, they've got a nice description of everybody in here. Thanks for stopping by, Lurk. You have yourself a good night, my friend. Oops. I mean, oops. I mean, off in the distance is still a little dull looking, but like up close, it seems like there's a little bit more color. It's like, I don't know, maybe they added color to the, like the further out it is, like the further out the draw distance, the duller the color gets or something. But it's not nearly as bad as the first game was. Still a little dull. Damn.
Ah, Ezio. Ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Not what you were supposed to do there, Ezio. Not gonna lie, his run animation kind of makes me laugh a little bit.
Keep up the good work.
Bischero.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi is in prison. The threat is ended.
Hello, son. You remember my friend Uberto?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't use a like the same voice actor for Ezio, but like clearly Giovanni and this other dude Uberto look exactly the same. you know, from the film to this. So I'm not sure, you know, unless maybe they used a different person and it, like, you had a specific person for voice acting and a specific person for motion capture, and maybe Ezio's character was just completely original and not based off of anybody. But yeah, so I guess we just do some of these. Hello, Mama.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here. I know about your fight with Vieri.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.
Man, the draw distance in this game, like, at least with the shadows, seems pretty rough. Well, everything's as high as it's gonna go, so... Like, you can see the shadows all jagged, and then as I walk, it smooths out.
Here we are. Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house, then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
So, Ezio, what do you do?
He's been working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now. And you? Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose.
I'm over here,
Does that
bro.
make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo. I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
Leonardo da Vinci. Now, if only they had the rest of the Ninja Turtles in this game. We were on the same wavelength.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
Yeah, it was so bouncy.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
it's Duccio.
What of him?
Is Duccio a doucho?
Unfaithful.
Yeah, he's a
Who told you
doucho.
this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
Ezio about to whoop some more ass. Beat a cheat. Find and punish Duccio. I'm just going to call him Duccio. I feel like that was 100% on purpose. To name this dude Duccio, who is a douche. I wonder if Duccio is douche in Italian. Ezio gonna be like, hey, a douche bag. Let me introduce your face to my pasta hands. That's the type of shit I say to Mrs. Suave all the time. I have to admit, though, there is a reason I'm a little bit of a hefty guy. I enjoy my pasta, specifically spaghetti and meatballs, and Mrs. Suave makes the meatballs homemade, so they're awesome. I want to get this viewpoint right here, but I can't remember how to get up there. I think I got to climb this building first.
Look at him. You break his neck.
Of course, there's only one side you can actually have another spot to climb up. What do we got in here? I'll take some more cash. There we go. Took us long enough, but we made it. And then once I jump off of here, I can go find Duccio. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Ain't no way.
Never seen him before.
Duccio! It's beautiful!
Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
Father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Ah! Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
Hey, lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che ti piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with this puttana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face. You auditores all talking, but when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
I could have taught your sister a great many things. She's a bastardo!
Bastardo! That reminds me of, Fabrizio from Titanic. He was Italian.
Basta! Mi arrendo!
Stay away from my sister!
Yeah, take that, Mr. the Man. I ain't done beating your ass yet. Yeah, that's right, run away. Oh, I'm sure I'll be doing a couple more of them in time. As a matter of fact, there's one right here. Out of the damn way.
That faithless husband of mine is cheating. I know it, as do all the neighbors. Please teach him a lesson for me.
Oh, yes, I will.
Damn! On him!
Our master of the I won't get stopped.
Where? Merda!
Funny clothes. Must be a...
That's a
do
man.
something about him?
Not like Arrigo.
Oh, no! No, no!
Release me!
Take that, Mr. the Man.
Donato! She wins! I give up! That bitch! I mean, wonderful wife of mine! I'll go home!
Alright, I think Ezio's had enough fighting for the day. See what else we got.
Please.
Thanks for the cushion, my guy.
Hey, Ezio!
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you.
Should be in bed, bro. It looks like it's 2 p.m.
Yes, I promise.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
Everybody and their damn secrets. So, I meant to do this an hour ago.
Come in, son.
Got me a day.
I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble. Hmm?
Oh, I'm a saint. Popa. Deliver 2 letters and retrieve a 3rd. Okay. So I like how like this game starts off fairly lighthearted with simple tasks. You know, with how much different this game is, you know, is turning out to be from the first one. Like having more simple, you know, menial tasks is kind of nice. Kind of lets you ease into things, you know. Although there was something about a database entry. Documents. Ah.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime.
All of those sound like pasta.
And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de' Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
I absolutely love the fact that this is this is voice recorded. Giovanni has sealed this letter. It would be wrong to open it. Okay. Well, I guess we're only going to get the one.
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
Ouch.
I've traditional remedies, and
Here, over here. I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Alatore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
I don't remember how long it takes to get to the point that I'm thinking of, but I want to get to a certain point in the story tonight, if I can.
Father? Federico!
Serezio! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry!
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
And my mother? My sister?
Ezio.
Claudia? Are you alright?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, yes! To my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
Oh boy. Reach Giovanni's cell at the top of the Palazzo della Signoria and find out why he has been imprisoned. Shit's getting deep.
All ragazzi of Lineage. The city guard is recruiting volunteers for the road patrols in city reserve. Offerings can be brought directly to the priory entrance all days save feast day. To all ragazzi of Lineage, the city guard.
Leaving. I don't want to do that quite yet. Might as well get this viewpoint while I'm right here.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfaloniere, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said, "Go, Ezio.
Go now."
There was a note in the pigeon coop. Do I have that in my database? Nope. Codex page. I want that codex page.
Laggiù! Get him! There! Kill that stupid bastardo! Misericordia! No! Please! Don't kill me! Get on his blind side! Keep him busy! Got it! Stronzo! This day is your last! Release me! I want no part of this! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Madonna! I want no part of this! Leave me alone!
I probably won't be able to do anything with that now. But I will later. Yeah, this codex page needs to be deciphered by Leonardo in order to be read. Okay. Probably shouldn't be too awful worried about that right now anyways, because I've got other things that need to be taken care of, but those codex pages will be of great importance later on. That much I do remember.
That the young men have been climbing the city's buildings for sport. While not illegal per se, remember, it is only... Have I seen that man?
Recover Giovanni's documents and deliver them to Alberto Alberti.
Father said there was a door here.
Yeah, right?
bring this to Messer Roberto.
Okay, so all 3 of these are sealed, and the codex pages need to be deciphered. I know niente right now.
Traditore! Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then?
For you to die.
Well, that's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
There are no other options.
That's what you get when you mess with Ezio. Get out of the damn way.
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding. Now, don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
Luigi, the fish merchant at San Marco, wishes it be known throughout the città. None can be disguised. It is almost 3 minutes.
Basta. Eccolo! There! There!
Whoops.
Bella Madonna, I want no part of it.
My bad.
Oh, animali! Help! Leave this place as you value your life.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
Ah. I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
Leave this place as you value your life. Run!
Salutatemi, messer Vito.
Okay, so that's kind of neat. The it said I've never watched the prequel film. I watched it on Sunday after I finished the first game. And in the prequel film, Giovanni's hidden blade gets broken right before he gets hit in the chest with a throwing knife from Borgia, Rodrigo Borgia. So that the prequel film explains why the hidden blade is broken. Interesting.
But my goods are worth the extra quadrille. I've never haven't I seen you before?
Come, friends. I've fresh caught leeches today.
My recent good fortune finding new suppliers has paid.
I feel like in order to like really truly appreciate that prequel film and what it did with the game would have been to like watch it, you know, because they released it in 3 parts. So it would have been like watch 1 part and then you know, a week later watch the 2nd part, then a week later watch the 3rd part to build the anticipation for this game, and then an hour and a half into the game, now Ezio has his father's broken hidden blade and has no idea why. So it's an interesting twist of events there that I don't think you would really appreciate in the game unless you've seen that prequel film. But yeah, having the different shops is also a really nice addition to this game compared to the previous one. Because you can buy some different weapons and, you know, things of that nature. So there's a little bit of customizability.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying!
Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Father!
There! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
Oh, shit.
Abattetelo.
Better run, boy. And fast.
I feel like the music's going to end up being a little loud in this game too, so... But yeah, all 3 of them. Damn Uberto. Well, there's chapter 1 down. I think the soundtrack in this game, like that little...
I've got a little request for you.
Like chase music?
I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Like, I appreciate a good soundtrack. It can really enhance, you know, the stress in a game and stuff.
Thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house, just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
I just think it'll end up being a little bit loud in this game.
Stai attento! Che il diavolo ti porta! Vai tutto, subiciamo! Laggiù! Vieni! Fuori, move!
Yeah, I think it was a chest that I could have looted. Oh, hey. What is that? Oh, is that one of the feathers? Yep.
Peculiar man. Better not be a troublemaker. Come, amici. A weekly bleeding. The traitor? He is not what he seems. There's another four. There he is, Pazzo! There! Eccolo! Get him! Damn it, faster! I can't see him!
One of the strange glyphs Sean mentioned is on this landmark. You should go find it. Okay.
What do they cut close like that? Run.
That's certainly adventurous.
Yeah, there's just something about the dude's face. He just looked like an asshole. Ah.
There's one of the symbols. What does it mean? It must be there for a reason. Can you take a closer look?
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh, shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer. I'm a master at decryption.
Yeah, I can't. It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all. But I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program.
No shit.
Find it. Find them all. And along the way, you'll begin to see the truth.
Graham, did that voice sound familiar at all to you?
How did this get inside our Animus?
Oh, the memory core. We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
That's exactly who it was, who also did the voice for, Liquid Snake. It's so funny to me how that guy did Fayed and Baldur's Gate, but also Liquid and Subject 16, but also Baldur's Gate. Okay, 5 of these mythic scenes share a core similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. Cupid and Psyche. Diana and Callisto. The Fall. Birth of Venus. Hercules in the Garden of the Hesperides. Atlanta and Hippomenes, Judgment of Paris, Triumph of Bacchus, Edun and the Apples, Mercury, Hearse, and whatever. Okay. I think I've already spotted the similarity between all these. So you've got, in the Fall, you've got apples. In Hercules, you've got apples. Looks like there's an apple in her hand. Looks like there's an apple in his hand. And there's an apple right there. Passcode found. 24568. And that's all we get. That little bit. So how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of these that we'll find throughout the game. But that's an interesting... This particular thing here is fairly interesting. Alright, our next quest is right here. I've got time for a little bit more.
I think we have the wrong building.
No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Learn the ways of the courtesans.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
You can practice with me anytime.
Another southern impetito.
What do you mean blend in? I'm 2 feet taller than everybody out here.
That man.
Well, I didn't know she was going to turn right there.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Another cells.
What's he come to hide?
Where do you think he's from? Napoli?
So it looks like once I leave a group, I've got like 2 or 3 seconds of like immunity. It definitely makes more sense than the first game. You know, rather than just like, oh, hey, I'm going to, you know, I wear these white hooded robes, so I'm going to just, you know, walk with my hands up with these white hooded robes. Like, yeah, you get into a dense crowd like this, yeah, it's going to be real hard to pick somebody out.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal. Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Help! Somebody stop him!
Now, you can steal pretty quick like that. Bassam ain't got shit on Ezio.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent. He's cute.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
All right, let's go see our good friend Leonardo.
You make it look.
Luigi, the fish merchant at San Marco, wishes it be known throughout the city.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way! Che pasticcio. Tutto santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo, eh?
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Well, how about that?
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry. Only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly. What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
That dude's voice sounds familiar
Non
too.
fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
Not with them bitch-ass kicks. You ain't gonna hurt anybody.
What about now?
Got you! He's there, on him!
Maybe I gotta select the hidden blade first. That's what I was thinking, though, too. It sounded like, you know, just a random guard, you know, from, like, Skyrim or something like that.
What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consort with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
You know, that's one little detail that I really like. And when you press up for the hidden blade, he shoots it out. But Grim, you were saying that there's so much on the HUD. I don't know. It doesn't really seem all that like much more to me than other games. I mean, you've got the mini map in the bottom, you've got your weapon in the left, you know, health in the top left, and then, you know, just these buttons up top to kind of show you which mode you're in. Can't really think of any right off the top of my head that, you know, I could compare it to, but it's never really bothered me. That and, like, I know in the first game, you could customize that too, so, yeah, right there. So, health meter, controls, updates, weapon, SSI, money, mini-map, you can, you know, customize the HUD however you like. Oh, I see, I gotcha.
Over there. See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course.
Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Now, it did, you talking about right there with the ace up my sleeve thing and all that? Okay, so it said 2 of the codex pages were deciphered. So I've got page 1 and page 3. No text. Okay, we'll check. Okay, so this is the construction of the hidden blade. Okay, makes sense. That's page number 3. So then page number 1 is the other page that I picked up. I've spent days with the artifact now, or has it been weeks, months? I can no longer be certain. The others come from time to time, offering food or distraction. They say I should separate myself from these studies. Malik has even suggested I abandon them entirely, but I'm not ready to turn away. The Apple of Eden will be understood. It must be. Is it a weapon? Is it a catalog? Is it somehow both? He who increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. The philosophy of such a statement I can understand. But for it to be true, literally true, a society that waged wars with ideas and information in place of steel and swords. Its function is simple, elementary even. Dominion, control, but the process, the methods and means it employs, these are fascinating. Those subjected to its glow are promised all that they desire and ask only one thing in return, complete and total obedience. And who can truly refuse? It is temptation incarnate. I remember my own moment of weakness when confronted by Al-Mu'alim. My confidence shaken by his words, he who had been like a father was now revealed to be my greatest enemy. Just the briefest flicker of doubt was all he needed to creep into my mind. But I vanquished his phantoms, restored my self-confidence, and sent him from this world. I freed myself, but now I wonder, did I really? For here I sit, desperate to understand that which I swore to desperate to understand that which I swore to destroy. This is why. The apple has a tale to tell. I sense the flickers of something great and dangerous. We are all at risk. It is my duty to do something about it. I must not, cannot turn away until I've found the truth. So, one can only assume, based off of what we've got from this page, that this was written by Altair. So again, this is why I didn't really want to go into any of the lore in between the two games, because a lot of it will get filled in over time. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one more because these don't take all that long. So the guy's name is Michael Go. Did the guardsman's voice and additional voices, also additional voices in Brotherhood and Revelations, but did a huge amount of voices for Skyrim, also listed as soldier voices in Uncharted 2 and 3, and listed as the voice of Johnny and MGS. Stop it! Not Akiba! Quit it!
Another mercenary, oddly dressed in that cut of clothing.
Please stop. Whatever I've done, I didn't mean it.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going.
There! On him! Not you! Don't lose him! On him!
Oh, I'm sure. With the amount of dialogue, you know, that they have in that game, I'm sure they had one person doing many.
Faster! Faster, merda!
Holy shit! Yeah, that's a lot.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that
I'm guessing he would have
remains
shot the
is
blade out
deed.
had I pressed the button
Where
in
can
time.
I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
I guess because I'm so used to like games like the Metal Gear series where a cutscene starts, I can just set the controller down and watch. Well, this game so far, I've already missed several of these prompts that are showing up in the cutscenes. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of interactive shit and optional interactive stuff. Visit the art show at Santa Croce. Find Uberto and exact revenge. Oh, yes, I will. Yeah, I'm playing the game, so like the differences are, you know, night and day from 1 to 2 already, but I'm sure even just watching, you know, the differences are probably massive.
The quality of our teaching is legendary. Here,
Dude needs to be taken out because of the hat. Yes. Okay, I don't have enough to upgrade my medicine pouch. You know, let's go with this Florentine Crimson for 1,200.
enjoy your purchase and come again.
Oh, we got some red going on now. It's very red. I thought it was going to be more black than red, but you know what? We'll rock it for now. I paid 1,200. I paid 1,200 for it.
Okay. What's the point of this Danza del Diablo?
Am I dreaming this?
Is there any viewpoints around here? Not close by. Okay. Oh, there's another glyph I can find here somewhere.
Haven't I seen you?
There it is, right there. I see it already.
I want you there! Oh no, you don't get down from there! Ora! There he is! Laggiù!
The past. A vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
Oh, I hate these. I remember some of these puzzles and these rotating ones. Some of these can be a real pain in the ass. This one doesn't look like it's going to be so bad because all of these rings are separated from each other. But there's some later in the game where like this one in the middle here and this one on the outside will be linked together. You know, so you have to like move multiple at one time and they can be a real pain in the ass. Alright, so let's put the top of the head at the top of the picture. Oh, there's the Queen of Elizabeth, or Queen Elizabeth I of England in 1559 has the Piece of Eden 2 apple. Piece of Eden number 1 apple, the Emperor Napoleon. Okay. This looks like George Washington. Nah, it ain't George Washington. It is George Washington. Holy shit. Piece of Eden number 3. Passcode found. 10352. File unlocked. So we've got 2 pieces to this video. That's it. Alright. We'll slowly put that together over the whole game. There's a viewpoint not far from here. I'll grab that. Why not? It doesn't take Ezio 3 years to climb one building. Yeah, some of them are similar to other ones. Like, there's multiple of those, like, spinning disc puzzles and stuff like that, and they get a little harder as time goes on, but yeah, those puzzles are actually quite a bit of fun to figure out. Oof. Oh, there's a feather. Might as well get that while I'm right here, I suppose. Okay, there is a doctor actually right down there, so...
I've still got an elixir.
Yeah, heal me, and then... For $3.75, I can fill my small medicine pouch. So yeah, we'll do that too.
That should feel better.
Shit.
He's molting! Stop him!
Another cell, so haven't I?
Get about this way!
Where? Merda!
Like you! Got him!
He's getting away!
You can't outrun the entire guardia! There! On it! Cats! He's getting clear! Search the area! He might stay!
Hey, amico! I just want to talk to you.
Enough!
Go away.
Got him! There he is!
Shit.
Renato! We're losing him! Like you! Got him! Where did he... Merda!
You can't escape! Accept your fate peacefully!
I found him!
Ugh! Faceplant.
There he is!
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You, who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now, we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
Follow Alberto without being detected. Oh yeah, that should be easier said than done.
Good evening, Gonfaloniere.
To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore family.
And to think I once thought of Giovanni as a brother.
Don't blame yourself. How could you have known what evils he planned?
I say we strike that traitor's name from the record books. Let history forget he ever even existed.
Yes, I should. If you'll excuse me for a moment.
Uberto, a moment of your time?
Anything for you, Beatrice.
So, tell us, how does it feel to be a hero?
Please, I am no such thing. As Gonfaloniere, it is my duty to ensure that the city of Firenze remains a shining beacon of justice. You!
Damn.
You would have done the same. To save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have. The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore!
Okay, so I can read.
My love, I put these thoughts to paper in the hope that I might one day have the courage to share them with you. In time, you'll no doubt learn that I betrayed Giovanni, labeled him a traitor, and sentenced him to die. History will likely judge this to have been a matter of politics and greed. Know that it was not hate that forced my hand, but fear. When the Medici robbed us of all we owned, I found myself afraid. For you, for our son, for the future. What hope in this world for a man without proper means? They offered me money, land, and title in exchange for my collaboration. And so this is how I came to betray my closest friend. However unspeakable the act, it seemed necessary at the time. And even now, looking back, I see no other way.
Interesting little layer there. That's sealed. Sealed. Okay. So this one's not narrated. This document is meant to serve as a record of all I've learned over the past few weeks in the event that I am silenced and prevented from sharing it with you myself. So this must be the letter that I delivered to Uberto. Understand first that the Duke of Milan's murder was no mere political maneuver. Rather, it is but a piece of a conspiracy that reaches far beyond Firenze, counting members in Roma, Venezia, and Forli, to name but a few cities. Attached to this note is a list, or rather the start of one, of those I know to be guilty. Its contents are by no means complete, but I intend to rectify that shortly. I can, however, say that with certainty that the Pazzi family is involved. We must move quickly to question Francesco before he buys his freedom from prison. Doing so will surely add more names to the list. I already have my suspicions as to who these men are, given that their deeds bear all the hallmarks of an old memory. I fear they... The note abruptly ends here. Giovanni must have had to stop and hide it when the guards showed up to arrest him. So I still can't read 2 or 3. I'm going to take a chance. Yes. Judge, jury, executioner. Neither did I. But, shit gets deep. Conspiracy documents acquired. What do we have there? Conspirators. Ezio killed Uberto Alberti. So there's nothing I can do on this menu to like read anything else, but so there's our small network of clues so far. Documents.
Uberto Alberti, trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint. He prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. 2 birds with 1 stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the Signoria as his opportunity to strike.
Interesting.
My love, I put these...
So yeah, there's a lot of detail packed into this game, especially compared to the first. Let's see, where do I gotta go now? Over here. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. We're sitting at the 2.5 hour mark. It is 2 in the morning. Today was a long day to boot. I was actually really tired already on the way home several hours ago. So this, after assassinating Uberto, this seems like a good spot to call it a night. But so far, I'm already immensely enjoying this game, much more than I did the first. The characters seem like they have more depth. The story seems like it's, you know, a lot more interesting. Because like, even though, like, yes, this is an Assassin's Creed game, and obviously we learned, if you haven't watched Assassin's Creed Lineage, and you're interested in the story of this game, I do recommend checking out Assassin's Creed Lineage. You can find it on YouTube. Because it, like, after playing the first game and then getting into this one, it's like knowing, as a player, knowing that Giovanni was in the Assassins makes a lot more of this in context make sense. Ezio has no clue what's going on at this point. Has no idea, about the history and the origins of the Hidden Blade, has still no clue about the Assassins. Has not a single clue what his father was investigating, nothing. But the stage was set in Lineage, so I'm glad I watched that, because I've never seen it before. And if I hadn't watched that, then I feel like some of the start of this game would make a little less sense. But yeah, the Ezio character is really well done. Already, it's off to a great start. I feel like the movement is smoother. Combat's a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but it's better. I love the, the little glyphs that are in there that you can decipher, to go in and find out whatever the truth is. I enjoy those little puzzles. The documents, the codex pages, the letters, the little, movie thing that we got here. There's just so much, packed into this game already, and we're just scratching the surface. So I'm really excited to see. I have played this game before, but it's been a long time. So I'm looking forward to diving back into it and really getting some more of the lore and stuff like that, and exploring more of Altair's story, because, like, in Assassin's Creed 1, Altair seemed like, aside from his arrogance and just being full of himself at the beginning of the game, besides that, the game, and the ending was good, with the betrayal of Al-Mualim and everything like that, but the characters themselves didn't really seem like they had much personality. And so this game has really blown the doors wide open, I think, in that regard. And also tying Altair into this game, into Ezio's story in some way. We're not 100% sure exactly how he fits in yet at this point. But Altair's influence is still being felt on the world in some form, in some fashion, even in a different part of the world about 300 years later. So it really adds that sense of importance to the Altair character. And the modern day storyline was off to a very good start too. Instead of just being stuck in a room, okay, you can wander around and maybe read some emails, halfway through the game. Just right off the bat, Desmond's kicking ass. You escape from Abstergo. Like, all of this is well done. And I almost didn't play the first game, but I think in order to really appreciate this game, you need to play the first one. Just to see how in 2 years, they just immediately took everything that was good about the first game, built on it, and then added more to it. And it's just, like, the climbing is smoother, and it's just, this game is an enjoyable experience. Whereas the first one was a little slow, a little boring, a lot of, more of the same. So as you can see here, right now I'm in Florence, and, it looks like there's still going to be, let's see, there's a viewpoint over here. This city looks like it's going to be fairly decent size. I can't get to it all right now, but, there's going to be a decent amount in here. But then you zoom out, and I'm guessing this white area here is going to be our entire playable area. So we're looking at, like, probably a third of Italy is where we're going to be. So there's a lot to go yet. And I'm looking forward to it. So right back here on Sunday night, shooting for a 9:30 start again. Sunday night starts can vary a little bit here and there, but 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern time is when I'll be back here doing this. And tomorrow night, I will be in the Grim Gamers chat while he plays the original Legend of Zelda on the NES. Kind of looking forward to that, because at least growing up, I had a lot of fun with the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I did replay that game recently and enjoyed it a little less than I thought I was going to. It was still a good game, but I remembered it more fondly in my youth than I do now. But we've got some good stuff coming up. I'm really interested, because the Ezio storyline, the Ezio trilogy, is, like, as far as I'm concerned, peak Assassin's Creed was the Ezio trilogy. And even the third game had some really good stuff in it. And it's kind of like, I still enjoy the Assassin's Creed games. I've played all of them. We'll continue to play all of them. We'll likely play Shadows when it comes out. But, like, to me, the best, 3 Assassin's Creed games are 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, because the character of Ezio is really well done. The modern day narrative is very well done, actually giving you a reason to go back and explore these memories, things of that nature. The whole thing is just a good, well-rounded package. So I'm excited. But it's about time for me to get some sleep. So Grim, thanks for hanging out all night long. As always, the real MVP there in the chat. Lurk as well, thanks for stopping by for quite a while. If you watch this back and you've made it this far, I greatly appreciate you, my friend. I greatly appreciate you even if you haven't made it this far. Just the fact that you're here all the time, I appreciate it. And Chase the motherfucking bass, as always, for stopping by for a few minutes. I greatly appreciate that as well. For those of you on YouTube, there will be a subscribe button and a playlist over there. For all of the Assassin's Creed stuff that I've gotten through so far. I've done a full playthrough of Assassin's Creed Mirage, just finished Assassin's Creed 1, and now we're into Assassin's Creed 2. I'm going to take this at least as far as Assassin's Creed 3 in the near future. So we've still got a ways to go, and I'm excited. So hit that subscribe button if you're interested and following along with me on all this. Yeah, that's it. There's only one thing left for y'all to do. Stay suave.